All right, ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Here we go. Clock on the Swings by Friendly the Flower. Clover just finished putting on his cowboy clothes when he heard a knock on his bedroom door and heard his sister's voice on the other side.
Go. Can I come in?
Sure thing, Kaneko.
Clover said and put on his signature hat. Kanako opened Clover's bedroom door and walked in with a teasing smile.
So, you ready for your little date?
Clover had an annoyed look as he blushed a little.
Sis, I already told you, we're just hanging out at the saloon. Ain't nothing special.
Oh, come on. It's obviously a date, bro. I remember you sweating bullets when you managed to ask her out yesterday.
Clover sighed before he responded.
I know. I shouldn't have anything to worry about, but I'm kinda nervous.
Kanako put her paw on Clover's shoulder.
Don't worry, that's normal. Don't worry though. Wait, two don't worries in one wine. Sorry. Don't worry though. You got that flawless cowboy charisma that no girl can resist on your side.
Clover nervously scratched the back of his head.
I know, but do you have any tips or ideas?
Well, first off, stop at the flower shop before going to the salon and buy a lily. That's her favorite flower.
Alright, got it.
And next, you gotta be confident. She really likes guys who are confident. Remember that confident cowboy smile I told you to practice. Use it on her, and there's no way she wouldn't want you after that.
Okay, yeah, I've been practicing.
Great! Then that's all you need to know, girl. Now, get her!
Kanako said as she shoved Clover out of his room.
Okay, I'm going. See you later, Kaneko.
You got this, bro. Have fun, Cora.
Kanako responded as she waved at him. After adjusting his hat, Clover stepped out of his house where he saw Soroba tending to the garden outside the front porch.
Hey, Mom.
Soroba turned around to look at Clover.
Ah, hello, Clover. You heading out now?
Sure am. Just gonna hang out with Sadie at the saloon.
All right, well, have fun and good luck.
Soroba said as she winked at him. Clover blushed in embarrassment as he walked down the front porch.
Yeah, I'll be back in an hour. See you, Mom.
Take care, Clover.
Soroba turned around to look back at her garden.
Why is there a black halo floating over one of my flowers? That is oddly large for some reason.
Suddenly, a self-insert's face appeared on the largest flower as it began speaking.
Hey, knock knock.
Soroba looked ridiculously bored already.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo hoo.
Alright, I won't answer the door if you're crying.
As soon as he opened his eyes, Soroba already went back into her house.
Why does no one get me?
Because you have no riz.
Damn.
After entering Oasis Valley, Clover entered the flower shop and walked up to the counter where Violetta stood. She spoke to him with a warm smile.
Hello, Clover. What can I do for you today?
How about one lily, please?
Violetta nodded before pulling out a lily and handing it to Clover.
Just one? Here you go.
Clover smiled gratefully as he took out his wallet.
Thanks. I owe you 15G, right?
Violetta shook her head.
Oh no, it's on the house for some reason. You need it for Kaneko's ex after all.
She said
Okay.
with a smug grin.
Oh my god, of course Kaneko bragged about it to everyone. Oh, thanks.
My pleasure. Have a nice day, Clover. Good luck on your date.
Clover sighed painfully after leaving the shop.
Phew. Alright, time to do this.
After leaving town, Clover made the quick journey to the Wild East. Once he got there, he approached the town center where a bright golden star was placed in front of the bell. Clover touched the star, causing Flowey to pop out.
Howdy, Clover. So, what's up?
Hey, Flowey. Can you say for me? You know, just in case this date doesn't go too well the first time around?
Flowey rolled his eyes.
Really? Do you seriously think you'd need to do that?
Well, I mean, better safe than sorry, right?
Well, I think it's better for you to just go into saloon what the fuck, brain? Well, I think it's just better for you to go into the saloon already, rather than wasting time with me out here. Haven't you heard it's rude to keep your date waiting?
Alright, fine, I'll go. I just hope you'll be rooting for me, pal.
Clover said with a smirk after telling that sans pun.
Well, not after that I won't, idiot.
Alright, I'll see you soon, Flowey.
Clover said as he walked towards the saloon.
Sheesh. Why wouldn't that girl love a moronic dork like that idiot? She should have stuck with Kaneko.
Flowey said to himself as he rolled his eyes. Clover walked through the saloon doors. There were some monsters inside, but thankfully it was mostly quiet today. He spotted Sadie sitting on one of the chairs at the bar, so he went over and sat down next to her.
Howdy.
Sadie was startled as she jerked her head to look at Clover.
Oh, you're here.
You looked a bit out of it. You looked a bit out of it there, Sadie.
I was just thinking about stuff.
Sadie said with a nervous grin.
Alright. Anyway, I got you something.
Clover said, nervously fidgeting with the lily in his hand. Hello?
I'm here, I'm here. What is it?
Clover held up the lily in front of him, trying to muster his confident smile while sweating bullets.
I got you a flower.
Daddy blushed and screamed internally as she saw Clover's expression.
Is that from Kanoko? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
What'd you say?
Is that from Kanoko? Is my girlfriend finally confesses to me?
Yes, I'm Kaneko now.
He's so cute. What the heck?
Sadie was shaking a little as she took the lily from Clover, who took it from Kanako. Yeah.
What a betrayal.
Sadie.
Thanks, Koa. It looks really nice.
No problem. So anyway, you want to order some drinks?
Yeah, I am pretty thirsty.
Dina walked over to the two of them from across the counter.
I hear you two want some drinks, right? Well, you're in luck, because we have a couples discount going on right now.
Clover's eyes widened as he blushed a bit more.
Couple, well, I can't talk. Since when was there a couples discount?
Came up with it just now.
Dina responded with a smug grin on her face. Sadie nervously fidgeted in her seat as she replied.
I will just have an iced tea.
Clover sighed as he made his request.
I guess I'll have one as well.
Right. 2 iced teas coming right up.
A few seconds later, Dina slid 2 glasses of iced tea in front of Clover and Sadie.
Here you go. Enjoy, you two.
Dina said as she winked at them. Clover held the drink in his hand.
Thanks. You can put it on my tab.
Sadie took a sip of her tea as Dina walked away.
So, Clover, so I've done here for you so far.
Well, it's been a few months since I first fell down here, and I'm very grateful that Soroba and Kaneko took me in as their own. Soroba's a great mother, and Kaneko's the best sister I could ask for. A far cry from what I've had on the surface.
You never told us much about your life on the service, but I'm glad that you're happier here.
Yeah, I really am. I can tell you more about it later if you're okay with that.
Of course, Clover. You can tell me anytime you want.
Thanks. Anyway, not much has happened down here since then. Thankfully, the Royal Guard doesn't visit the dunes very often at all, so I don't need to worry about them. Starlo and his posse, they're a fun bunch to hang around as well.
Yeah, I can tell. I often see you having those duels with Star Wars that you like doing.
Clover took another sip of his iced tea.
Right. Overall, I'm really happy that I'm actually loved down here, and have a bunch of friends to support me, you included.
Sadie smiled warmly at him as she responded.
Of course, I will always be here for you, Clover.
Just as she said that, she noticed she finished her drink. Sadie looked over and noticed Clover was finished with his as well.
Looks like we are both done. Where do you wanna head out now, Clover?
Clover stood up from his seat before thinking about it.
How about we talk on the swings near Oasis Valley? We did that pretty often around the time we first met.
Sounds like a plan to me. Lead the way, Clover.
As Clover and Sadie left the saloon, a large flower wearing a cowboy hat and a scarf attached himself to the stool in front of the bar.
What can I get you?
Dina asked him while cleaning a glass bottle.
What's the strongest thing you have?
I think I have some rubbing alcohol in a almost said cabinet. Like closet and cabinet. Um, I think I have some rubbing alcohol in a cabinet somewhere.
I'll take it.
The flower responded with a tired face. Clover and Sadie made the long walk to the playground, talking about various things along the way. Once they made it there, Sadie sat on the left swing while Clover sat on the right. There was an awkward silence in the air until Clover broke it.
You know, Sadie, I don't think I've ever met your family before. How are they?
I mean, they're great and all. I have a great dad and I'm very emotional, just like you do. And I have just the cutest little brother ever. So, yeah, I should introduce you to them pretty soon.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to meet him. Anyway, I should probably tell you about my family. From the surface, I mean.
You don't have to if you don't want to, Cora. Really.
Sadie said with a sad expression.
No, no, it's really fine. I want to tell you.
All right.
Eh,
Uh,
What?
my bad, my bad.
Alright, if that's what you want, I'm listening.
Okay. Well, to be honest, my parents weren't actually that bad until a couple years ago. Sure, they clearly favored my older brother over me, but at least they treated me with some kindness. But for the, for the past 2 years, they've just been awful to me. Always calling me a burden, getting me to do tons of chores. That's probably why I was so nervous at first when Soroba and Kaneko took me in. I always volunteered to do their chores and got really scared one time when I accidentally broke one of Soroba's plates, but eventually those two helped me break out of that illusion, and I'm eternally grateful to them for that.
Wow, can you stop venting to me?
You said I could?
Not anymore, it's too emo for me. I'm sorry.
Look, I just had it rough up there.
Wow, wow, you really did have it very rough up here, huh?
Yeah. I did say the reason I came down here was to look for the five missing children, but that was really just an excuse for me to run away from home. I just couldn't take the abuse anymore.
See, what about your brother, though? Was he nice at least?
Clover had a sad smile on his face as he responded.
He was the best older brother I could ever ask for. He was always there for me, he always stood up for me, and both shared an interest in cowboys. But 2 years ago, he just left. He told me he was moving in with our grandfather, saying that he had to help him stop some bad people.
Clover wiped a tear from his eye.
I haven't heard from him since. I don't even know if he's alive anymore. I just want to see him again. Ever since he left, my parents treated me so much worse. And eventually I couldn't take any more, and well, you know the rest.
Sadie got up from her swing and hugged Clover.
Sheesh, what a hero backstory. I had no idea you were suffering this much, Clover. Seeing you sad makes me sad as well. I promise that I, your family, and everyone you know will make your life down here as happy as possible.
Clover smiled as he hugged her back.
Thank you so much, Sadie. I really need to hear that from you.
Clover then checked his watch to see it was almost evening.
Looks like my mom should be preparing dinner by now, so I better head back. It was nice hanging out with you today, Sadie.
It was very lovely hanging out with you today as well. How about you? I will walk you with you back to your house, Clover.
I love that. Ready when you are.
The two of them left the playground and began heading back to Clover's house. After they left, two flowers popped out of the small sand pit, the smaller one having an annoyed look on his face.
Have those idiots seriously not kissed yet?
Oh, don't worry, Flower. I write that part in very soon. Just let me cook, alright?
Well, this better be the five-star meal I signed up for, you self-insert idiot.
Flowey responded as he and the self insert sank back into the ground. The two of them walked past the gate and approached Clover's house. A moment later, they made it in front of the front porch.
Well, this is my stop. Thanks, Sadie.
Clover said as he hugged her.
Made it? Maybe made out? No problem. And go on.
Yeah?
Daddy was blushing really hard, but after Friendly wrote it in, she mustered up her courage and kissed Clover for a second before pulling back and smiling at him.
So go on one of these days again soon, okay?
Clover's face was almost as pink as Sadie's natural pink face as he responded.
Yeah, let's do that.
I better head back home myself. See you soon, Clover.
Take care, Sadie.
Clover said as he nervously waved at her. Sadie was screaming internally as she had a wide grin on her face while walking away from Clover's house. Clover sighed and turned around, only to see Kanako peeking out the window holding a camera with a large smile on her face.
Kanako?
Clover was very flustered as he quickly walked inside his house and went up to Kanako.
Did you seriously capture that?
Kanako printed out the picture from her camera and held it up to Clover's face.
You bet I did. This one definitely going on the wow.
Clover put his hands over his face in embarrassment.
Please don't.
I'm only teasing. It's only just a blackmail material. But maybe you can have it.
Okay, thanks, Kanako. It's cute, I guess.
Clover said as he took the picture.
So, how did your little date with her go?
It was nice. We talked about a bunch of things. She's just a very nice person to talk to in general.
Gee, you're saying that to her best friend? Believe me, Chloe, I would know. I'm lucky to have her as my best friend, and you're lucky to have her as your girlfriend.
Kanako, she's not my... Oh, okay, I guess she is now.
Kanako laughed as she took Clover's hand.
Finally accepting the truth now, huh? Come on, Mom is almost finished with the dinner, and I'm starving. Also, try to check up something. Maybe you're just sleeping still.
Kanako led Clover to the dining room and he put the photo in his pocket. He'd make sure to put it somewhere important later. He wouldn't ever want to forget a moment as amazing as this.
Alright, that was a short one. Yeah, Kanako's got blackmail. He just printed another copy.
Whoa. It seems that AC's thing has been changed. Now, who's next on the list?